All right, let's take some time and look at this specific possession because I have dealt with this a lot in my officiating career, and there's some things that we can look at this particular possession and really help ourselves get better. So let's go through it. First and foremost, right off the bat, when we are doing the hand count, let's do it on toward the bench, not toward the crowd. They don't need to know. This coach here needs to know. All right, let's clear the house. Here we go. Ball's coming up. Okay, this is a good movement from this center official to get a good look for this particular play. However, if I was to be a little bit more specifically detailed in this, what is the thing you hear me say a lot if you've officiated with me? So our free throw extended line here, okay, coming down to this specific line, having our front foot on the top, okay, because this particular official did make the move and is still able to look at this play, from my perspective, if he is at the right spot, he is in a better spot. He can just move up maybe a little bit or not move at all and still get a good look at what's going on in this area. So the point here is free throw extended, bottom foot here. Make that a part of your discipline when you're going about getting at the center. Okay, so let's move the chains here. All right, we have good positioning at the lead. I like this right here. Okay, looking at what probably this matchup right here, but considering it, center, who should be here, is looking at this. Now, even though I like this position, I would say we want to move out a little bit and get a look at the bigger picture, because in his primary, you know, he doesn't really have much going on, and if you really want to be proactive on this, you can be helping. Okay? So my guess, just my guess, is yes, he is definitely looking up at the top of the primary. However, let's trust our partners to establish that they have it, okay? And let's look, and I can't tell you if he's side looking like I do sometimes at what's going on over here, but let's step out here and I would say patrol this area, because seriously, nothing's going on here. So let's get active in this particular play and help out. All right, move the chains. Okay, let's just take a second here. Okay, coming from your primary, he has not moved. He's cement. Okay, it's coming from your primary. What I like to do is I want to be active. It's coming from here, so what I want to do is I want to follow a little bit down. However, we have a good lead that sees the action and he's stepping down. Okay, if I am the trail, and the first time I watched this, I actually thought that we had two trails here. If I am the trail here, just me, and that ball is coming from that center, I still am going to get on the other side of this player, because what if he kicks it out. I want to be able to have a good spot because I'm basically behind number 25. So I want to step down just in case he kicks it out. Okay? So here we go. Moving the chains. Okay, so we have a foul. So we have a foul here from the center that didn't move with the ball, with a lead that, you know, came in and probably could have had it. But I want to take a second to really think about positioning here. How we can be in a better position to help out. Now, let's get right to it. This area, that's right down his alley. So, you know, he had a good look. Would I trust my lead to pick that up? Maybe there's, you know, the discipline. We're working on discipline here, and he let the old hat get it. But I'm seeing, if I'm a coach, I can see it more easy to take if I see an official drop down and get active. Okay, so I'm just talking like maybe like a coach, which I have done in the past, and being active. Okay, so let's move the chains here. So they're gonna get in their spots. All right, good indication. I love the communication. The communication. All right, good spot. Everybody's really in a good spot. But let's take a hard look here. Okay, we got a straight on look. He had a good count there, right? But what do we have? What do we have here? So this is the first shot, right? So you would think, no big deal. Still a big deal. Let's get off. Either you're going to get off the court or in the block. I prefer to be here. I don't want to be in the block. I don't want to be more of a distraction or pick up a conversation with someone at all. So let's get off the court and let's be active. All right, so let's move on. Good sub. Good. I like that non-verbal communication. Everybody's looking at everybody. All right, one shot left. Okay, we got the count. So we had a great count here, right? But listen, I said this a lot over my career. Some evaluators don't care what side you throw the hand up. Okay, let's throw it on the backcourt side. So backcourt side hand count on your right. Okay, so that makes it clean, and so everybody sees it, because you're not giving the signal to these ladies or these guys. You're giving the signal over here. They want to see it. Okay. All right, so let's move on here. So, another thing is, my man is still in the game. The shot goes up. He's still in the game and continues to be in the game. Okay, we have a bail. What's the rule? When you bail, you fail. Okay? He's still looking back, but he's bailed. Okay? Like it or not, thankfully, he's still in the mix. Thankfully, he didn't bail, so we still have a little support in there. Okay? All right, so let's continue here. All right. Ball goes out. Here we go. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? It's coming from this trail primary. Okay, so we have a look at our players. We have a defender here, defender here, defender here, defender here, I think a defender here. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, and then keep in mind that our man is, he's sort of on the court, but he's not on the court. Okay, so here we go. So remember where it's coming from. Jump, good. What do we got? What do we got? So we have one official that says tap, and we have one official that says travel. Okay? But if we look back here, let's look back here real quick and see if we're trusting our partner to make a good call. All right, here we go. Trust. Trust your partner to make this call. Okay, he bails, ball goes out, coming from his primary, secondary pickup, block. Okay, let's be very clear here. It could have been a travel. But the lead, let's trust the lead. He's right here. He made a great call for the blocking of the ball. Center bailed, trying to catch up. And I know in the middle of all this, it is hard to clean that all up. But let's be patient. Secondary defender came down. He had a block. Be patient on the whistle. So I think in the bigger picture here, this happens so much. I was doing this as a 3-person rotation video earlier, and this stuck out to me simply because this happens the most. And if you have a good relationship with someone, and this may be an old hat, who knows? Maybe an old hat, and these guys are young, and they're just like, whatever, right? But when we're thinking about how we're going to officiate a game, how we're going to trust someone, and often or not, we're not going to argue about this call. We're going to talk about it. Hey man, on that last play, what did you see? I think he hit the ball, and I don't think you appreciate the call. I think he got the ball off before the travel. And an old hat will be like, probably whatever, I don't know, but a good conversation would help. Not argumentative, or maybe not even talk about it if it happens again. But again, we have bailing, we don't have it being at the 28. There's a lot of things here that lack discipline. I can see these two guys are more athletic, so experience maybe has took this specific crew and made some responsive actions dormant. You don't want to get into an argument with another official, but trust your partners. If you see anything in this video that you think that stands out to you, feel free to leave it in the comments. I really enjoy doing these, being more positive, and it's really just about helping us get better as officials. And as most of you know, I do a lot of my own because I'm not perfect. So let's focus on helping each other. Let's focus on being, striving for excellence. And remember, here's one thing I like to remember: nonverbal actions after plays, like doing this. Some people do that. I sometimes rub my shoulders just to loosen up. That may look like I'm being indifferent to a call, but we got to be careful about what people are perceiving in the crowd after a call. Okay. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. And remember, we have to work on our game as much as we possibly can before we hit the call. And this might be the conversation right here about that situation at the other end. All right. Thanks for coming to Come On Ref. Have a good one, everybody. Remember, you're not as good as you think you are. Talking to myself. Study, get fit, and set the standard. Peace out.